Alright, last video I tried to do body work and I thought I had everything good, but turns out this Jeep is freaking wrecked. Pick the camera up, I'll show you. But I went to put everything together and literally the whole front of the Jeep is pushed over that way after I've straightened it out. Pretty much have no choice. I have to pull the frame over, so that's what I'm gonna try to do first. A couple different ways you can look, just off eyeball right here. Look, say the bumper's about dead center of the tire, give or take a little that way maybe. And then literally the entire tire is that way of it. And then this is what the problem was I can't get around. No matter what I do with the hood, it overlaps this by ½ an inch. So I need a 1/4 inch gap. So it's got to go at least 3/4 of an inch that way. And then like this gap, I can't do nothing with it. So even up here, I don't know if it'll ever be right. If you didn't know, this is going to be a squatted Jeep. So it's going to get made fun of. It's not going to be perfect. The paint job is not good. I did it. So yeah, it's a joke. It's just got to be matching color. Everything's got to be white. So I'm going to lay the camera down, get this thing took apart, and see if we can straighten it out. I did forget to show you, I've got a plate that I've made that bolts right there on the bumper. Also, I've got just a piece of scrap metal. And it'll bolt like 4 different holes right here to pull the top part over. So I was in a hurry last time, so I tried to just throw this thing together. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna try to do it right this time, or more proper. Alright, if you didn't see the setup last time, I'll show you what I got going on. Last time, this is just exactly how I did it. You know, it's tiny D-ring, but this part don't take much. And down here, that's overkill, it's just all I had. And last time I didn't have his chain, but I got a chain that's actually, ironically, somehow it tensed up. So we're good there. Just a little safety measure to pull the spot welds out or something like that. When I back it out, I'll show you. But this time I'm gonna let the hood down and be able to watch that fender gap right there and see if everything will pull forward or sideways, whatever. I hope it works. Last time when you see the setup, man, we had that thing tied down. It pulled the whole Jeep around, and then the backhoe didn't want to straighten it out. So that's wild that it can be that strong compared to a very strong machine. So I'm gonna get it backed out and we'll show you. Alright, so I'm gonna back the Jeep up a little more, and I'm going to tie it to the Bobcat 2 different points. Last time I didn't use a cross member, so I'm going to try to use the lower control arm and the cross member. Attach it there, and then I got to get a Jeep to keep the back end. It actually pulled the back end around, pulling that hard, and get the backhoe moved over there. Diesels don't like cold weather. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna get this thing set up, chain to the Jeep, or the Jeep chain to the Bobcat, and then hopefully we can do some framework. So we got the backhoe stationed there, got a chain down to the frame. We're gonna try it first, and then lower control arm tied to there, back to the cross member. It's crazy, it's gonna pull so hard that it's actually gonna try to pivot the Jeep around. Another Jeep don't weigh a lot, but still, it's crazy. So I got that Jeep tied to there, so maybe it'll stay. Now I gotta go find a cameraman. Alright, we ain't worried about the top portion right now. Just gotta get this come over. I hope he knows what he's doing. Oh, I'm scared of breaking the chain on it. Way the heck back here. Hit it one more time. I want to see if the Bobcat moved. It didn't move. It just kind of rocked back. Let off of it. We'll close the hood and see what it did. Oh, we're not? How you gonna tell if the bottom portion moved? This I can pull over. Worst case scenario is I can pull it over and re-drill the bumper and actually scoop the bumper over.
Right.
So bottom's not recorded. I can't shut the hood.
I'm gonna say it probably didn't move any.
That's a lot of pressure.
These unibodies are weak, from what I hear.
Need a frame stiffener on the stock here.
Yeah.
Try again. That was just the chain popping with it.
I was gonna say I didn't see anything moving.
Yeah. I don't really know what to judge on.
I thought you was an expert at this.
Not this.
Just an expert at bending them.
Yeah. Try again.
I was like, nothing really let go, so.
I don't really bend.
Do it again. Yeah, it's pulling the bobcat.
12,000 pound bobcat.
I did watch like right here. It's moving over, but it's just the flex, and then it's gonna go right back. Yeah, I watched it right there. Went right back.
I'll get it one whirl and then that's
I was gonna say, I think the only way you're gonna do that is just actually hit it one good time. Oh yes, yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sure that looks funny.
It does.
Dang, Jeep. That's literally
Just gives you a realization of the energy in a wreck.
yeah, that is great. I mean, the Jeep's really not even really what I call wrecked. It was
No.
fender, but that's wild.
I mean, it was moving. I don't know if it accomplished anything or not, but I wish you could have seen the motor, how much it was shaking in there.
Like I said, I can either re-drill the bumper, or actually, I think I can just scoop the end caps to match those.
Yeah.
So now, I just might break the radiator. Took some nuts out last time, so maybe. I think I'll probably rip it.
Radiator actually looked like it straightened up a little bit.
Really?
I really think it did. I don't know if I got that on video before or not, but I think it straightened up a little bit. So we're just trying to close this gap up here.
Yeah. It'll bend.
I'll say this shouldn't be a problem bending right here. So
That's freaking mind-blowing.
it really is.
Dragging 12,000 pounds, whatever the thing weighs, somebody would agree. Gosh, just drag it. Don't do this at home, kids.
Yeah. It's not moving.
It moved right there.
I'm not seeing this line move at all.
Flip the Jeep over. Why does it go up?
I don't know. Is the latch? Hey, is it latched right there? I was wondering why it wasn't moving.
Thought I could just rest the hood, but they
Yeah, I think it's caught on there. Put that block of wood under there. Yeah, right there's good.
Scoot over, man.
It moved, but then it moved back when you let go.
Did it actually pull that side or just the...
Well, go a little bit more. Whoop. Look, come look at where it's at right now. And then when you let it go,
Yeah.
it's going to watch how far it goes back.
The radiator's freaking...
Oh, yeah. Oops.
That's on Unibody.
Watch when he lets go right here. Yeah, I think it's almost right back where it was.
Oh, wait. That's improvement. I think it's going to have to literally go down there up under.
Yeah, I know. Just watch that so it doesn't do silly things. Oh, it moved that time. Yeah. Hey, I think you got it. I think you got it. It definitely moved. I watched it that time. The springiness of the metal finally found its point there. I think that's enough to help.
Sweet. As far as that goes,
all we needed was a JCB back, a bobcat, and then something to attach it to, and then
it's like 40,000 pounds of equipment trying to straighten it out.
Yeah. You want to try that one again? I don't think it's... I think you'll end up breaking something before it actually...
I know it. Yeah, it's already pulled the frame apart.
Yeah.
Right in there, it's already pulled. That's why I added this chain.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna leave that alone. Like I said, I can make that one work. So just the hood wouldn't show.
It's a tooted Jeep. How many tooted trucks you ever seen?
That's what I see.
It's perfect.
The front end's gonna be so high up in the air you ain't gonna be able to see it. Alright, well, semi-successful on this stuff. Just need to straighten while we got it all. Not that we can even do it.
I don't want to say.
That's what we need to make a video on. It's literally how tough is a cherry. Alright, the battery died and it wasn't worth changing, so I just drove it in the shop. But like this line right here, hood's about even. I think the hood needs to go that way. Still got a gap, but maybe I can fill it up with a fender. You see right there, it's still shoved that way about 1/4 of an inch. So I don't really know why it's up so high. Man, this camera does not like white. It really will not focus on the white stuff. So I'm gonna get everything took back apart and start going back together and see what happens this time. I was wanting to finish this literally, yeah, a long time ago. This is more workable than before. Before, there was no way. But I think we're getting somewhere. Fender bolted on pretty good. That, like I said, I don't care if this thing's perfect. So don't think I'm trying to teach y'all perfection bodywork. But I changed hood hinges. I kept wondering, like, why is the hood raised up? But I changed hood hinges. So I've got to pull some spacers out and drop the hood down. You can see. That gap's decent enough. That lined up decent enough to satisfy me. I've got to scoot the hood forward. Sorry about the camera. We'll do a green Jeep next time. And even this lined up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to scoot the hood forward. There's still like 6 bolts back there to tighten. And then over here, there's like 6 bolts to tighten back there that go this way and this way. I don't even know how you properly do this. To line the stuff up, you got to have it on. But if I take it off, it falls out of a line. I don't really know. So honestly, I was just going to not even worry about the 6 bolts. But then I was sitting there, it's like, what happened? There's no, I don't have any wires. I don't remember pulling the wiring harness out. I was that excited, hope that was it, but it's not. So I do have to pull that back out. That does suck. the bumper. When I walked by it, I noticed that it's got, shoot, about 1 inch of side travel. So maybe that side travel will get us far enough. So now I gotta find, I don't even, it would be in this pile if I had it. Some wires. I don't see anything. Alright, well, that one don't have one either. I guess it has to have lights. Alright, I'm gonna work on that. Well, it ain't done, but what's crazy is I stopped the last video because I was afraid this would carry on too far. I could end it here. Check it out. Wheels are gonna make such a difference. So let's see. I mean everything's pretty respectably good. It's obviously not perfect, and it's not gonna be perfect, but you can see those two paints don't match. I gotta lower the hood right there. This fender, there to there, I can't get that gap to close up because this is all hot glued, so if I pull on it, it's gonna pop. Man, this camera don't like white. And the valence. I just slipped my mind, forgot about the valence. You can see that's how much off the frame is. Like, that one's not even there. So I may put a self-tapper and then put a little dab of white paint on there. I'm drinking. And like I said, you can see that white don't match, that one don't match, and that one. So there's 3 different whites right there. But that's what I said. Now the whole front clip is basically the same color, so you may not be able to catch it. Whereas if I would have painted, like, not painted the fender and then painted the hood, and then, you see what I'm getting at? So you see what don't match, so this all matches. I'm a professional. Like I said, you can pick out flaws. It's not good, but man, this camera. Be glad when I'm done filming this white Cherokee. I got the used flare on, so I think we are going to tackle these in this video. I think. I may get tired. Like I said, I've been freaking looking at this Jeep for like a week and a half, going on 2 weeks. Been sitting right here. Just a long process. So now I think I technically can get rid of this mountain of garbage. I've been saving it in case I need little screws or something. I know y'all technically don't really care, but this Jeep is rusty. Well, if you haven't seen underneath it, it's pretty rusty. It's so crazy. These things are known for breaking the bolts like super easy. And this is off that fender from the other one. Every single one of them things come off the old fenders. Even the right rear. The right rear is always the worst because it gets slung up all the salt and stuff. Every one of them come out and didn't break a single one. That's so crazy. Well, I guess I'll see y'all in the morning. We got to get bumper and paint those end caps. Hopefully they'll come off. Man, I noticed something I don't like. This one's got a hole in it. Wait, that one's got almost a hole in it. What in the world? I guess this is the original one. I guess that busted, by the way. But I guess they cut it out more for the trailer hitch, so I don't think nobody's going to notice that. I was going to get a can of what I'm about to show you, paint from parts store, but a can of this is like 18 bucks, and it don't even really honestly match that good. I gotta paint them and them and them, and who knows, I may have to paint more of the PW1 color, Chrysler white color. So I'm gonna get more paint, and that's what I love about YouTube. Y'all won't see this break. I'm gonna pull it out and actually start it on stroker Jeep. Yeah, back it out, put it under cover, see y'all then. All right, a few weeks later, I'm back on it. It's sitting there waiting on me. As bad as I hate it, I think I'm gonna dip into my secret stash of parts. I'll go show you why. All right, y'all been here before. That one would be alright. That one is missing. That one is no better. That one's been painted over. That one's not bad. Wreck, blah, blah, blah. An animal. I got more white one down there, more white one. Just to be quite frankly honest, I don't feel like laying in the mud trying to get this bumper off there. So I got a secret stash of white parts that I didn't want to dip into, but I think this build's okay with it. I was walking around earlier and found this piece not in good condition. So perfect for that, just need the rear parts and this thing is done. Somebody drove a two-wheel drive truck down here and got stuck. Had to sling mud everywhere. At my secret location of white parts. Got everything I need right here. Bumper has scratches, that's got scuff on it. That may or may not come off, so little touch up, and these parts are exactly what I need. I don't want perfection. I guess I could have used that stuff the whole time, couldn't I? Alright, well, I'm gonna load this stuff up and go get the Jeep in the shop. Well, I had the bumper up there, and now it's laying right there. Maybe I didn't mess it up too bad. No, I just hurt the road a little bit, but it'd be alright. I looked out my passenger window over there and I literally saw a bumper cartwheeling down the road. It's safe with me now. Maybe she'll still run. Gotta find some wheels and tires for this thing. Put the battery on. It's a nice looking hood. Still won't focus on white 3 weeks later. Still got some door work to do too. I got it in the shop and the back hatch shocks wouldn't work. Well, I bought like a sale closeout on Rock Auto, but they had like the normal, that kind of style up here. So I was just like, hey, I'll just unscrew them, screw these in there. Won't even have to take those stupid E-Torx bit off. It's the wrong thread. So if you're ever around this Jeep, don't pull this, that's just JB Weld stuck up there. I mean, technically, the door's shocks always got down pressure unless something picks up on it. Bumper's rusty, bolt's probably not gonna be friendly. Figure might as well just throw it on the lift. That way we can look at the bottom. Pretty sure I can come in through here to get to the top ones. I don't know, we'll see when we get it on the lift. I got it on the lift and this Jeep's obviously rusty, and this is what's so weird. I don't know if it's from up north, but northern rust is northern rust. But down here, it's just weird stuff. That's obviously plumbed through the bumper. Right here, everybody talks about them. There's nothing wrong. I was worried about that bolt right there. It's gonna come right out. So I don't really see that one. It's got a little, I think that's galvanized, ain't it? It's not like, I don't know. Anyways, the bumper's gotta come off. Maybe the bolts will be friendly to us. Where are they even at? They look very crusty, so I'm gonna get some PB on them ASAP and see what happens. Rust is a weird thing. Check this out. On those things, all the bolts come right out, problem free. That's wild. And y'all seen this? Look at this. It's brand new. How in the world does it decide to rust on the top side before this right here that's known for rusting out? It's real. And I figured out this rust gladly put some holes where I can go straight on the bolt. And if not, I'm gonna make me a bigger hole. On both sides, look at that. And yeah, this side, brand new. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. I can't explain that. Just glad I don't deal with a lot of this rust. Let's see if these bolts will come off. Come on. Maybe if one of them will move, the rest of them will move. A little high. One down, got 7 more to go. There we go. All right, well, this side's going pretty good. We'll may have to widen the hole out on the other side. Well, I did have to enlarge in both the holes there, but it's off there. It sucks so bad. This thing's got a factory 7-pin connector that I'm just gonna tuck up in there and hide for the rest of the Jeep's life. Pretty much just bolting parts back on, so nothing really to see there. And this valance is drying. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it's epoxy white. I'm just gonna spray paint it. If it looks that bad, we'll redo it. But one step up. Getting so close. Check it out. It's nearly perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for this particular Jeep. Obviously haven't cleaned anything. Then I gotta get some of these scratches touched up, but that's obviously not going on video. All we like is that valance, and I might go see if I can find some wheels just so it don't look so terrible. It's crazy what a set of wheels will do to a vehicle. I don't think I can see anything wrong with that spray paint. Honestly, it needs another coat, but I don't feel like waiting on it to dry. It comes with like aluminum rivets, but I've got these like plastic ones. I'm gonna see if I can make it work, because I don't have no aluminum rivets. You can get these things at Harbor Freight. It's kind of what holds the fender wells in and stuff on like a WJ, and I don't know, it's kind of useful. That white don't match, does it? Oh, come on, fit that hole. Y'all didn't see that. Oh, man, to enlarge the hole just a fuzz. The other two's big enough. Wow, it actually riveted when it hit the ground. Yeah, it fits that hole fine. Just don't fit this middle one. Grab a drill. Close to a drill. I had safety glasses on, y'all just couldn't see them. Now it's too big. Perfect. Got my brown fingerprints on it. Look at there. That white is kind of different, but oh well. Stay. Might put some invisible self-tappers on there. Perfect. Perfect. This one may be a little trouble. Need 3 hands here. Oh, come on. Come on. Stay. Perfect. I'm gonna put self-tapper here and there since this crooked bumper didn't line up, and we're good to go. So it's officially perfect. Like, you won't be able to see those when it's on the ground until check it out. Just a regular Jeep. Now watch this. Cool. That looks a lot better. Gotta admit, it don't look as good in person as it does to y'all. Don't really care about that. But I think that's it for now. I got a few interior things I'm gonna take care of. Next time, this should get pretty interesting, and y'all know how all this stuff works. That's how I fund all these projects. So I appreciate everything y'all do. Next time, we gotta make this thing look really good.